Hello, my business baes. How are y'all doing today? Happy Monday. I hope this Monday has blessed y'all with some great positive energy, productivity, prosperity. I'm trying to think of another P word. But I hope your Monday has been all of that and then some, okay? Thank y'all so much for joining me. Thank you for carving out a little time. I know everyone is so busy. You know, we're busy with life, with stuff, with our businesses, with our family. And for you to come in and push play and give me a few minutes of your time to give you some business tips and some motivation and all that good stuff, I so appreciate you. Thank you so much. So today I am talking about how to stand out in a saturated market. Yes, that is today's topic, because let me tell you, everybody owns a business, right? I'm sure right now you can sit and think and count your fingers, maybe even on both hands, of people that you know that have businesses. Right about now, everybody you know has a business. Everybody has a side hustle. If they don't have a side hustle, they're now owning the business. Like that's their sole income, maker. So it's one or the other. Either they're the sole income maker or they have a side hustle, but somebody that's doing that, right? And I know sometimes you can feel like, well, God, everybody, owns their own business. And, whatever your business is, if it's fitness coaching, if you're a life coach, you're a product-based business, you're selling hair, clothing, shoes, whatever. I'm sure once you got started, you looked around and began to see there are so many people selling the services that you are selling. So not only is most of the people that have a business, somebody might be selling the same thing that you're selling if you're not an MLM. Okay? Sometimes you're selling the same products, the same services, could even have the same message. And it might make you feel like a tiny fish in an ocean full of entrepreneurs, right? I used to feel that way when I started out with my business. I was like, there are so many business coaches, there's so many mindset coaches, there's so many people doing courses. I feel like a little fish in an ocean full of entrepreneurs. And I think everyone can relate to feeling like it's not enough space for me. It's not enough space. This space is saturated. But let me tell you, there is space for you. No matter what you're doing, there is space. Okay? Because it's not about the people that are selling the same service and products you are. It's about how you are different. What is setting you apart from them? That is your main focus. What is setting you apart? Because I mean, there's only, like, for instance, let's talk about hair for a second. And I am a Black woman, if some of you don't know, and I wear hair. I wear the wigs, I wear the braids, I wear the weaves, I wear all of that. And there are so many hair boutiques, so many hair stores, I am telling you, but it's $1 billion industry. So if it's $1 billion, I can't talk today. If it's $1 billion industry, that means there's some room for you. It's room for you. It's room for all of you to share in that $1 billion. Okay? Okay? Yes. It is room. So let's talk about what can you do to set yourself apart? How can you be different? Because that is the key, is being different than that next person that that's selling the same product. That is the key. So we're going to go over how to set yourself apart in a saturated business. Because I don't want you to give up on yourself, on your dream, because you think too many people are doing this. Okay? No, there's room. We're going to make room for you. you're going to do this. So let's have a word from my sponsors, and then we're going to get back to the nitty gritty on how you're going to set yourself apart and make this money, make this moolah. Okay, we're going to make this moolah. Be right back. Happy New Year, friends. Can I let you in on something? I know a lot of people who struggle to achieve their goals. They either set their goals and then don't meet them, or they never set goals at all. And as a result, they feel stuck, like they can't get anywhere, like they can't achieve what they really want. Is this you? Do you feel this way right now? Do you want to accomplish more in 2022? Well, guess what? I put something together that I think will really help you. It's called the 5-Day Goal Setting Challenge. It's a totally free 5-day challenge that will help you massively grow in goal setting and then achieving those goals. Each day you'll receive both a powerful productivity point and an action to take with it. The productivity point will get you to think about something important, and then you're really going to take action. And what's the goal of this? To help you begin achieving your important goals in 5 days or less. That's right. 5 days or less. Wouldn't that be amazing? Imagine the difference in the amount you would get accomplished and how great you would feel. I want to invite you to sign up right now. You will not regret it. We're starting out 2022 with momentum, with passion. And how are we going to start that? With the 5-day goal setting challenge, because you have to set the goals first and then start the action. And then once that happens, you build that momentum and boom, you are on fire. So right now, go to the show notes, click on the link, and get started on the free 5-day goal setting challenge. Okay, friends, we are back. So we're talking about how can you make yourself stand out in a saturated market? Okay, we're going to go over the differences because you got to come at this with a different angle and be a little different. Ain't nothing wrong with being different. What's that song back in the day? It was a few years ago. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Remember that song? Who sung that song? It was like a rap song. Y'all let me know who sung that. I need to put that on my Spotify podcast list, on my exercise playlist. That's what I need it on. Who sung that song? Because there's nothing wrong with being different. That's what makes you stand out. Being like everybody else, you start to it gets boring seeing the same people across the board. Let me just say that. To go and see people talking about the same stuff and doing the same thing, it gets boring. Being different, now that is how you catch people's attention. Because no matter what you're selling, there is someone selling the same thing, okay? But your stories are completely different. Your experiences are different. And your entrepreneur journey is different. And when you let your audience in on your why, that's different. So that's how you can stand out. It's just your story itself. Let them see who you are. Let them know your personality, your journey, your voice. You will appeal to a certain type of buyer because of your story, and they will connect and relate to your story. And that gives them more than enough reason to buy from you than a competitor. Just because they can relate, just because you have been through what they've been through, or they understand you on a different level, they like you on a different level, they like you more, they can relate to you more. That can make you stand out. Okay? So many would rather copy someone else in their niche that is really big. They want to copy down to the way they talk, their content, everything, how they make their reels, even down to what they're talking about. Some people want to act like their competitor. But that is an absolute no. Don't do that. You have to be yourself. Because people can tell when you're not being real and when you are faking it. People can tell when you're not believing the words that are coming out of your mouth, when you're just basically saying what somebody else said. People can tell. So it's best to be yourself. That is the way you will find your true tribe that will vibe with you and love what you have to offer. That. Because I know, for instance, I know as for me, being in high school, I kind of wanted to be like other people. This girl is popular and I want to be like her. And people really like her. So I want to be like her. I'm going to walk like her. I'm going to talk like her. I'm going to dress like her. But then, as you get older, you realize she ain't all that. She ain't all that. And hey, I feel better just being myself. And that's what it is about when you have your own business. Because, a lot of people talk about, being authentic. And that is what being authentic is. And that's what really stands out. And that is what people want. People want to see the real you. They want to know the real you. They want to know what you like, what you don't like. They want to know about you. They want to know about your family. They want to know what your hobbies are. They want to know about you. And give them that. Because that is something that no one else can duplicate. That is something that is all you, 100%, and that nobody else can be like. So be you. And I guarantee you, for the people that right now are looking at the ones that's in their field, that's in their business, that have the 1 million followers, and they're making the six and seven figures, and you're thinking, that's what I need to do. I need to make my reels like them. I need to talk like them. I need to, they come and they do lives, twice a week, and I need to do that too. No, do you do what you feel like you need to do that's best for your business. Don't be like someone else. And I guarantee you that will make you stand out. Being you, okay? The next thing to do to stand out in a saturated industry is to deliver a memorable client experience, okay? Now, one of my favorite poets is Maya Angelou, and she once said, people won't remember what you said or did. They will remember how you made them feel. I'm sure you've all seen that on Pinterest. I've seen that quote so many times on Pinterest that it is like embedded in my head. But it's a very memorable quote for a reason, because that is true. People will not remember what you said or did. They will remember how you made them feel. And how you make people feel will determine if they turn into a loyal customer. And people want to feel valued, especially when they are spending their money, okay? People work hard for their money, and they want to feel like, I'm giving you my money, so you need to make me feel good about giving you my money. That's just, it is what it is. I feel that way too. I do. Okay. And how to give a memorable client experience. One thing, it starts with listening. The process of listening itself shows customers that you care, and you'll also be able to uncover their needs, challenges, and pain points, right? It's just by listening to them. And because people will tell you what they want. You can go on your Instagram right now, your Facebook right now, and ask people, let's say that you are a business coach. You can go online, and I've seen a lot of people do this in a lot of my groups, and they will just ask, what is it that you need in your business? And these are business coaches. They're here to help you with your business, help you make your business grow. And then they will just ask, what do you need help with in your business? And I guarantee you, people will start telling you, oh, I need help with, how to make money, how to retain customers, how to make, how to form an email list. You know, how do I make a website? How I make my website easier to navigate for my customers? Like, people will just come out and tell you what they need because they don't mind. If you ask somebody something, they will tell you. So just listening, asking questions, and then giving them what they want. That is the easiest way to actually run your business. Ask people what they want and then give it to them, right? So you got to think about that. What is the overall perception that you want your customers to feel about your business? And that feeling is what you need to deliver. Create thoughtful value for them. Thoughtful value. Let them know that you are being thoughtful and you value them and you give that to them. So if your customer base is little. Let's say you have a small customer base. You have this really small niche that you have and you just have a small base, right? Which is fine because you can be very profitable in a small base, small audience. So let's say that you can actually write those, handwritten notes to each of your customers when they buy from you. That's showing thoughtful value for them. And that thoughtful value goes a long way. Let me tell you, I have a paparazzi consultant that I buy from. I only buy from her. It's only one person. Now, trust me, I do know a lot of paparazzi consultants. However, how to make herself stand out, anytime I buy from her, she writes me a handwritten note. And I love it. And let me tell you, she just says, hey, hope everybody is great. Hope your family is great. Good luck to you. Have a great day. Thank you for buying from me. It's just really simple what she's saying. She's not writing me a whole paragraph. She's not writing me a huge letter. She's just writing me a little note, a handwritten note. And just her doing that makes me feel good. And I continue to buy from her just because she gives me a little note. Yeah. That handwritten note goes a long way. So give your audience, your customers, thoughtful value. You can create a loyalty program, You go beyond the customer's expectations. That is how you create a memorable customer experience. When you go beyond the customer's expectations. Like how she does with me. Like, I expect, the products that I'm getting, I expect my necklace and my earrings and all of that. But what I don't expect is that handwritten note. But it's so nice. Like, oh my gosh, she wrote me a note. A couple times she was like, hey, she throws in a necklace for free. Oh my God. Honey, I love me the free. Give me that free, which is nice. But she throws that in too. She lets me know, hey, I value you as a customer. You keep coming back to me. Here's a free necklace. Here's a free ring. And I feel very valued. I feel very valued. I'm a very valuable customer to her. Okay? So that is what you do. That is what you do. You create a memorable customer experience like no other. And that is how you stay relevant in a saturated market. That's how you stand out. Okay. The next thing is, now this is always the foundation for any entrepreneur. This next one is change your mindset. Yep. Your mindset. That is it. Change your mindset. Because this is going to sound a little counterintuitive, but I'm going to tell you that there is no saturated market. That is my opinion. There is none. Let me dig a little bit deeper on it. So now, when you change your mindset, this is where millionaires are in the making. Okay? This is what stands you out from everyone else, is when your mindset starts to change. Millionaires are in the making once that mindset changes. How you look at something changes everything. Your thoughts change, and then your actions will change. And you will look at this totally differently. Now, let me tell you how you need to look at it to be in the millionaire in the making. This is how I work. You got to change your mindset to domination mode. Okay? That is the mode you need to be in. And no matter what business you're in, no matter what you're doing, no matter if it's saturated or not, this is the mindset that will make you millions. You got to change your mindset to domination mode. And it will change your outlook on a saturated market. You are not trying to coexist with the people that sell the same products or provide the same services as you. Okay? Let me say that again. You are not trying to coexist with them. No, you're not trying to add your product into the mix and hope they pick yours over theirs. No, you are going to dominate and be the leader. Okay, that is how you change your mindset. You can say, yeah, I know this person, there's some people out there that sells the same handmade crafts as I do. But guess what? That's cool and all. But I'm going to dominate this niche. I'm going to be the leader in this niche. Once you change your mind to that, that's when the money starts reeling in. Because then you start to set yourself apart from them and start being different. And that's when you'll take off because people like different. Okay. So my suggestion to you is you go to the ones that are really big at what you do. I'm talking about they got 6, 7, they got the 6-figure, 7-figure audience, the followers, they're making the 6 figures. They got all of that going on. They have a huge amount of engagement. Everybody's sharing their stuff. They got hundreds of comments. You go to those, right? You go to those. You take notes. You watch their videos. Subscribe to their newsletter. You check out all their social media platforms, right? And I'm not saying you do that to see what they're doing and then you go do it. No. That is not what I'm saying, baby. What I'm saying is you need to go check them out and figure out what is missing. What is something they are missing? Something they're not hitting on. Something they're not talking about. Because you've got to give your niche audience, which is y'all's audience, right? You and that person you're looking at or the people you're looking at. You got to give them something different. What is another way you can solve their issue? That is what you hit them with. You find that missing piece. You change your mindset to domination mode and you will start to seek out ways to stand out and be completely different. And that is what you do when you are looking at the ones that are in the same niche as you. Don't compare yourself. Don't be sitting there like, oh, they're doing this and this better than me. They do this and I do that. No comparison. I think comparing yourself to people is one of the ways to, for one, get depressed and get sad and then give up on yourself. I see so many people do that. I've talked to a lot of people that do that will compare and just decide, I'm not up for this. They're so much better. And I'm just going to stop and this is not for me. And that's what comparison does. And I always tell people when you compare yourself to others, all that time you spend comparing, you can be up in your game. You can be leveling up. Instead of you sitting there for about 30 minutes looking at their stuff, how about you spend that 30 minutes going to your followers' pages and liking their stuff? and engaging with them. Or better yet, do as I do. I might go on to, the ones that's doing it in my niche bigger, but I'm actually going to their page and I'm like commenting on all their followers stuff, because that's how you get more followers that's already in your niche, that already likes and that's interested in what you do, because you know they're interested because they're on your competitors' social media. You're not stealing, you're not stealing their customers. You're just sharing an audience. Is that a better way? Is that a good way to look at it? You're not stealing. You're just sharing the audience, right? So instead of you spending that time comparing, do that. Yeah, go on their stuff, but look and see who's commenting on their stuff. And then you start liking their people. And then you know what happens? Then those people start to like your stuff back and look at your stuff and share and comment. Right? That's what you do. That is what you do. Go to their pages, sign up for their newsletters, all that stuff. Look at what they're doing and see how you can come at it at a different angle. That is what you do. Find that missing piece. Build your brand beyond what they are offering and fill in that gap that they are missing. That is how you stand out. Okay? That is how you do it. So again, to sum it up really quickly, you stand out with your story, because your story is different and like no other, and there will be people that can relate to you, and that's how you stand out. Your story, who you are, what you've been through, your entrepreneur journey, all of that. Be you. It is beautiful being you. It is wonderful being you. And let me tell you, you only will live comfortably when you're being you. So there's no point in trying to be like somebody else. There's no point. You're not comfortable. You won't be happy with it. You won't like it. And if you're not being comfortable in your business, if you're not being comfortable with your business, you're not going to love your business, because you're not being yourself. You're going to not even like your business. You're going to be like, I really don't even like doing this anymore because I'm not being myself. So I quit. So don't start out that way. Don't start out that way. Don't do the middle that way, and don't do the end that way. Be yourself. Okay. So that's the first thing to recap: your story. The second thing, deliver a memorable client experience. Make your clients feel special, feel valued, and they will keep coming back to you, because that is one feeling and emotion that every human being wants to feel. We all want to feel valued. We all want to feel loved. We all want to feel appreciated. And what better way to show people appreciation for when they buy from you and you give them a free gift, or you give them a coupon code, or whatever, or you enter them into a drawing, or whatever you do, but you have to make them feel special and valued. And people love that feeling, and they will keep coming back to get that feeling. They will keep coming back. Again, people won't remember what you said or what you did. They will remember how you made them feel. Okay? Remember that in your business. How do you want to make your clients feel when they open up your box? You got some people that really, you open up their box and it's pretty and the paper is pretty, it looks really good. They enjoy opening up that box. They feel valued. It's a great presentation. It makes them feel good. That's what feeling you want them to have. That's what you have to remember in your business. Make it memorable for them. Memorable. And of course, the next one, change your mindset. Like I said, millionaires are in the making when you change your mindset. That's why I love to say, I'm a millionaire mindset coach. I'm not just a mindset coach. I'm a millionaire mindset coach. Because it's a different mindset for those people who make those 6 and 7 figures. We all know that. They have a whole different mindset, and that's the mindset that you are in and going to stay in, right? But that is the way to make yourself stand out in a saturated market. Want to run that by you real quick. Hope you enjoy that. Please make sure you tune in every single Monday for an episode, a new episode. Never a duplicate, never something old. It's always brand new. It's always brand new over here. Everyone have a great week. Please hit me up on my Instagram at Your Business Bay. That's Your Business _B as in boy, A as in apple, E as in, why does earthworm come to my mind? But you know, Bay. That's my Instagram. Please hit me up and follow me. Please let me know. You can DM me anytime. Let me know if there's anything that you want to hear on the show that I haven't delivered yet. I am just ready to give you everything you need to know about running your business and staying in that millionaire mindset, okay? Hit me up on there. Of course, you can always join my Facebook group for the podcast, Your Small Business Podcast. And I am actually working on a new website. I had a website last year. It was up and running. And I ended up taking it down because it was very time consuming. But now I figured out how to, make some time to do that. So I am doing a new website. All of the people that I've had on before for last season, they will be on the website. All their information will be on there. All their links will be on there. All of that good stuff. And my blog posts. I know a lot of people have reached out to me and said they really enjoyed reading the blogs. And so I will be putting that on the new website as well. I will let y'all know when the website is ready. But I am getting that back together. I said, let me get my website back together to give y'all another avenue to look at things and read some blogs on all this good business information and resources. So, but again, have a great week. I will see y'all next week with a guest. And make sure you listen to the affirmation, the self-reflection affirmation. I am doing that this week too. So every time I do a solo episode, I will have a self-reflection affirmation episode as well. So if you haven't listened to that already, listen to that next. Everyone have a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye.